Hey,
Showtime.
sorry,
Showtime.
too quick.
Hey y'all, this is date night, Friday night, and we're in Moral,
At
Moral
Timberjack
at
again.
Timberjack, my favorite American restaurant that is over here. So we're here in Timberjack having dinner and enjoying the evening. You can go on your page, make sure it's up. No, my thing is, I guess I need to connect. Why is it slow? This marriage. Um, come on in, come on in. We're gonna share some things with you all
Hello,
on
hello.
this evening, this lovely evening. We hope each and every one of you is having a fantastic Friday, faithful Friday. Okay, let me see if I'm. And so we're out at Timberjack. My favorite. I
Yeah,
had
it
me
is
some
good,
onion
man.
rings. I don't eat a lot, but I had me some onion rings. I had some chicken bites, which he had two of my six small chicken bites, and I had some mashed potatoes. Y'all
It was
know I
good
love my
with
potatoes.
the barbecue sauce. It was good.
I love my potatoes, so I have to have I have to have some potatoes. I love my potatoes. So we just want to come in. We know it's been a minute since we did a pop up with hubby and I. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. So
It's been a second,
a second
not a minute.
since we did a pop up. We make sure everything is up and running correctly. And and we're just gonna share some things with you guys. So come on in the room, y'all. Hey y'all, tell us how y'all doing. We can't see no comments, can we?
Are y'all out there? Anybody live?
Anybody out there?
Can you hear
We
me?
can't see any comments going
Can you
on.
hear us?
But let me go. Are you on your page?
Yeah. I don't know
Huh?
what's wrong with my phone.
Connect to the Wi-Fi. Go back to the Wi-Fi. I don't see it on the So I gotta do it this
Can we
way.
get a comment that someone see us and hear us?
Yeah, let us know if you can hear us, and then also let us know where you're tuning in from, please. Let me share this on both pages. What you drinking, hubby?
Pineapple drink.
He got some pineapple drink. I had my Fanta with lemon, and now I'm drinking some water, some Vasa. I have some Vasa, and so I'm drinking my Vasa currently. My Vasa with
How many times you gonna say Voss?
Vasa with lemon.
They know you drinking Voss. You done said it like 5 times.
Okay, 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 okay,
Mine,
okay,
mine's not working.
okay. You connected to the Wi-Fi? Okay, okay, okay.
You a rapper now?
Yep. So, so we thank each and every one of you for last Friday that came to celebrate with us.
Wait,
With
I see some likes and love,
you do, yes,
but
up
I don't
there,
see
but
no
you
comments
we
though. How you
can't
see the comments?
can't post comments to say.
That's an issue.
I think they have to. They have to approve for us to be able to see the comments, I believe. I believe that's how that works. So, um, yes, getting back to that, we want to thank each and every one of you for sharing our grand celebration with us. You know, we was trying to do something small and something intimate, and God had other plans. He said it was a grand celebration. It was grand, you know, that we needed to do it the way that it was done, and so we truly thank God for the opportunity to allow us to do what we did, and it was a blessing to each and every one of the couples and individuals. You know, we had single people there as well, so it was not just for married people or Love Marriage Ministry and Nations. It's not just for married people, it's for everybody, everyone, those that desire to be married, as well as those are married. What is that ringing?
We just love people.
You heard that? And so, I wonder what that is. And so, it was a blessing to everybody that showed up. It really blessed us, and it really ministered unto us as well. Just to see those that came out to share the celebration with us.
It was a celebration, but
It
that turned into
a service,
a
really.
service, man.
Yeah, a prophetic service, which
Yeah.
was good.
The man of God, the speaker we had.
Yeah,
Goodness.
it was. He was right on point. I mean, he was down to the T, down to, I mean, every description. And I had even forgot, you know, what shirt my husband had on, but the memories popped up, and he did have on a blue collared shirt with his blue sports jacket, and so I thought he had on a white shirt. He had on a blue shirt, what the prophet said, and so everything was just so uniquely done and detailed, and we was just excited to be able to share this one year. It went by really, really, really fast, really fast. But you know, in the midst of everything,
you think about how many places we've been, and traveled with this ministry, and
right,
in
the Philippines,
so
and yeah,
the Philippines really.
Yeah, it really kicked off in the Philippines, guys.
That really got me.
We had a Sunday evening where we was able to, you know, go forth with Love, Marriage, Ministry, and Nations. And actually, I think we had 7 young adults to give their life to Christ on at the end of the session that we had with them. There were 7 young adults, male and female, that gave their life to Christ. So, in the midst of us Love, Marriage, Ministry, and Nations, yeah, he had a steak, so he gotta do what he do.
Sorry.
I hadn't had a steak in over 30 years, I think. I used to cook steak all the time, but oh, there's Valerie. Oh, thank you for posting, Valerie. We couldn't see nobody.
Hey, fam.
Like, was anybody even here watching us or what?
See anybody?
I know anybody out there in Media Land, you know. But yes, I haven't had a steak. It's been like 30 years since I had a steak. I used to cook steak all the time with potatoes in the oven, but I haven't had a steak in over 30 years. I don't know. I don't know why I stopped eating it. My husband said I stopped eating it because his family fooled me one time. They tricked me eating some deer meat, and I thought I was eating steak. I think that's what did it.
She was eating that deer meat.
I didn't. After then, I just just lost my taste for deer meat, steak. But I'm gonna end up going meatless in a little bit because the only thing I really eat is chicken, and it still has to be cooked a certain way. But we have some exciting news with the launching. I don't know if you all seen the pictures. We now have the coffee mugs, which we're running up on fall again right now. So we're gonna have some coffee and conversation and cappuccino and conversation and tea and conversation. That's what the mugs are for. And then also, where's the cards? Where are
Oh,
the cards? Keep forgetting the rain. We so hubby and I we came up with Love Marriage Ministry card game. We have a card game now. We're gonna take your daughter. Yes, please take her tomorrow. Prophetess Valerie, take her tomorrow with you all. I know she will enjoy herself. So the first three cards, just give me the first three on top. No, 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 on top. Because that's the so what we did was we without us talking to each other, hubby and I talking to each other, he wrote 10 questions in reference to the men, and I wrote 10 questions in reference to the women. And then we did 5 questions together, questions that you would like to ask your spouse. And so we was able to do that. And then we also have these cards, which is beautiful. And this one says, you see the bling on there, that's my card. I got some bling on there. This one says, um, your worth is determined by you. You are the unique diamond. Shine. So that was my card to the wives, that you're a unique diamond. Shine. And then hubby wrote on his card, this the main card, he wrote, if your spouse is telling you her feelings, she is not asking you to fix anything, but she is asking you to be quiet and listen. Be slow to speak and quick to listen.
experience.
So that's hubby's card right there. His
Experience.
his main card is right here. And then we have
You gonna do the question or you
a
gonna just read it?
no, this one is these are just like the
Oh, yeah.
so the main 3 cards. And so we did this one together. You see the heart with the ring. Yay. And so this one says a perfect marriage is when two imperfect, flawed people come together with flaws as iron sharpening iron, um, bringing the unity into perfection in Jesus Christ, through Jesus Christ. So these are our 3 main cards right here, guys. These are our 3 main cards. And so pass me my stack of cards. So what we gonna do right now, we just gonna pull 2 questions. Hubby gonna pull 2 questions. I'm gonna pull 2 questions from the wife stack, and we gonna answer whatever questions.
Show 'em what it
Drum,
look like. Show 'em what the
drum
cards
roll,
look like.
drum roll,
Hold up and show 'em what the cards look like. These
drum roll.
cards. Show 'em the
I
cards.
did,
Oh,
I
they did.
did, I did already. These are the 3 main decks right here of cards, and then we have 3 more decks with the wife. You can't pick which one I
I
get
did.
to
I
pick.
just went off the top.
I know, but I want to show them my whole deck.
You gotta show the whole deck.
I mean, so these are what the cards look. Aren't they beautiful? I just love them. This is the wife. That's the husband. And then where's the 5? Where are the other one? The ones together. The 5 together. Oh, 5 together. So, and then those are 5 together from husband and wife. Hey, Gabriel, where's my sister at? So we're gonna let you all in on the game. These cards are gonna be for sale as well, so that way you can ask
Cards,
your
cups,
your
shirts.
your spouse questions, and you know and questions you may have been wanting to ask them, but you never got around to asking it. But now you have the opportunity to ask. So, hubby, have you pulled your first card yet? Oh my,
There you go.
Dr. Sean.
And this time it's another kind of marmalade. It's an orange one. I hope you like it. Yeah.
We'll try. I never had that before. We'll try.
Okay.
Thank
If
you.
you don't like it, tell me it's right away.
Okay.
So, hubby, let me show you my cheesecake. Valerie, I got some cheesecake. Look at the cheesecake. And look at that crust. It's all. Yes, yes. Thank you. So, so hubby, you have your two cards. Am I going first since I'm the wife?
Looking.
I'm not looking. How you say I can't look and you pull my cards?
I pull from the top.
How is that? He gonna pull my card, my two cards.
I pull from the top, so I ain't even see it.
Okay, whatever. He pulled my two cards, but he's sitting there looking at what he got. No, you can't. What?
I can't read it. I can't see it.
Whatever.
I need my glasses.
You need your glasses. Where's your light? Your flashlight?
Oh yeah.
Who's getting old?
No, I'm not. Hey, I'm not getting old. I still can move around and play ball and walk. You want me to ask first? My brother said want me to ask first.
Okay.
You ready to answer?
Did you pick my? No, these are your
You
questions.
pick them.
I'm talking about you gotta pick. These are my questions you gotta answer. Yes. I shouldn't have said nothing. I shouldn't have said nothing, guys. I shouldn't have.
Oh,
No.
you supposed to read mine, and I'm supposed to read yours?
No. These are my questions to you. Those are your questions to me.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
Y'all help us, please.
So, am I going first?
No, Gabriel told me to go first.
Okay. So this is what the card game gonna be like.
Rujos.
Okay. So this is what the card game is gonna consist of.
You ready?
I guess. Let's dive in.
What is something you would love to try but are too afraid?
Something I would love to try?
But too afraid. This ain't no A, B, C answer question. You just fill in the blank.
Something I would love to try but too afraid. Well, you got me on the cable card in Switzerland. Let me see.
You tried that already. Something you would love to try but too afraid. I can help you with it. I know you would love to try.
What?
Get in the water. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe she may like the water, y'all.
I would. Yeah, you're
Cut
right.
that foolishness out. What? Man,
Mr. Terry.
This date night.
He was just talking about you, Mr. Terry. He said, "Wait, I ain't heard from Mr. Terry in a while." And here, Lord
I ain't
behold,
heard from my brother.
Lord behold, here go Mr. Terry.
Mr. Terry, please, we're on live, okay? I'm just saying, please.
So I think, you know what?
What would you try?
I am always now. See, when we went to Egypt and we was on the Red Sea, by the Red Sea, on the beach. Now that I did go in the water. I did. I did go in the water, and I did sit down in it. It came up to my waist where I sat down at, and the waves came up a little bit further. Whenever the waves came in, it went up even further.
Jesus,
so
help us,
I did sit down in the water. It felt, now that was the softest sand that I have ever felt. It felt like literally like cashmere. That sand felt really.
What is something
really,
you would love to try but too afraid to do?
I think it would be swimming, either swimming or zip lining.
You would love to try that?
I want to try, not the one that you showed me. It was higher than the Ferris wheel. It was higher than a Ferris wheel going across the city. No, I wouldn't want to do that one. Something a little bit lower, maybe like going in between some trees or something like that. Now, I may settle for that.
Mr. Terry.
To go in between some trees.
I'm laughing along with you, Mr. Terry. She ain't going to do it.
But,
She ain't going to do it.
Do it for the fine.
I ain't gonna do it.
Do it for the fine.
I ain't gonna do it.
Do it for the fine.
A lot of y'all might not know that. That was way
That
back
was
in the
way
day.
back. Do it for the fine.
I ain't gonna do it.
Do it for the fine.
I ain't gonna do it.
Do it for the fine.
I ain't gonna do it.
Hey, 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 Woo, I know,
Hey,
right?
Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto
You said go
Rico?
to Puerto Rico and zip line out there.
How high is that one in Puerto Rico? Is it tree line height? I hope it's tree line height. Then I may do it. But the one my husband sent me a video of the other day, it was higher than a Ferris wheel. And it was going over the city. Now, see, he fooled me in Singapore with that. On that cable car, he said, oh, we just got to go that distance right there. And lo and behold, that cable car went all the way to the other side of the city, in the air, over the cruise ships, over the water. It was just like, it was, I turned my back to the view. I really did, because I wasn't expecting to
It
go
wasn't that bad.
that distance over the city like that. But, you know, it was beautiful, just like the
But I
cable
definitely
car.
would love to try that one in Puerto Rico. I seen a video of that one time before.
Yeah, the cable car in Switzerland. He fooled me on that one too, guys. See, that's one thing about my husband. He'll say, "Oh, we only got to go right there," and then we get to right there, and then oh, we got to take one more up to the top.
I'm telling the truth. I ain't tricking her. I'm telling her the truth. It just, I don't give her all the information in detail.
He don't tell me all the information at one time. That's what.
She don't get all the details.
Okay, so I did my first. You did your first question. Let me answer.
She said zip line. Y'all heard that, right? So the
Okay.
next video y'all see,
This is my question to hubby.
I need you fellas to help me out.
Do you remember our first date
He
and
said-
where?
He said, nope, it's not a tree line.
Do you remember our first
Zip
date
line. Our first date?
and where? Let's
Let's
see
see.
if he's gonna get this right.
Man, 32 years ago.
It was longer than 32. We've been married 32, so 33, 34.
2 years. Yeah.
What was our first date and where?
You gotta keep it PG, right?
Really?
So,
It was PG.
our first date was like when we
What was our first date?
like a date like this,
Right.
not when we hung out with my
Our
cousin.
right, our first date.
Our first date, y'all. Our first date was Red Lobster.
And
Oh no, that's right. That was that's when I proposed.
exactly.
My first date. PG.
Our first date.
Let me retract, calculate back. We had so many dates. It ain't gotta be when we want to go eat, is it?
What was the first date that you ever took me on? The very first date.
Oh, McDonald's. She loved McDonald's.
I love McDonald's.
I used to get off work and they just would call me to bring her some McDonald's. Y'all believe that for real, man? We went to McDonald's on our first date. That's what she wanted. She wanted McDonald's.
A quarter
Every
pounder.
day.
A quarter
With
pounder.
no pickles, a lot of onions. Man,
And ice cream.
you want to show your cheesecake?
I did.
With who?
I showed it when
I said share. I ain't say
Oh.
show. She told me, I thought show the cheesecake. I said share. I want a piece of cheesecake. cheesecake.
You got ice cream.
And cheesecake and ice cream go good together.
I didn't ask for none of your ice cream.
You can have some.
I don't want. He gave you something new.
It's good.
What did you say it was? Caramel?
Orange.
Orange. No, I don't want no orange ice cream.
It's good though. I think it's gonna be that good.
Okay, so he got that one. What's your second question?
My second.
Yep. And for those of you that came to
Hey,
the celebration and you received your cards, if you all could do a short footage on a review of your card. How did you like the card game? The questions that you had to ask your spouse. And
how can they get the card? Those that want the card.
you'll be able to order them as soon as we put them on the website. You'll be able to order the cards. We're going to have several products. The couple card game, the mugs. We're going to have t-shirts. We have several items that's coming out. And those funds will help feed the children. It's going to help build more foundations in other nations. So this is what the proceeds of our product line will go towards. It will go towards feeding the children in the Philippines and Africa and
Set up
more.
events, get together events
Yeah.
to build life and marriage and things like that.
So what is your question? Is it my turn or your turn?
My time.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready. I
Nope.
stay ready.
No.
So I won't have to get ready, as you would say. Come on.
Now y'all gonna like this.
Come on with it.
What is your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory?
So now the question is about marriage and about
Right.
you and because
My favorite childhood memory.
what encouraged you in your childhood memory is who you are now. So I'm blessed to what your childhood memory, good or bad, that gave you to build the character that who you are now. Amen.
Amen. My favorite childhood memory that I have, and it was by water. My mom and her sister, my parents had 5 kids. My mom's sister had 5 kids. And so I believe it was on Sundays after church, I believe. I don't think it was on Saturdays. I believe it was on Sundays after church. Both families would come together and we would go out to the reservoir and we would have like a picnic and we would go get in the water. My sister, I don't think my sister ever got in the water. She would put her life jacket on, but she would stand on the side and look. I think I did get in the water, but I enjoyed those times because it was time that was spent with cousins, my aunt, and it was full of laughter and fun, and it was just great memories as a child that we would have that time together as family on Sunday evenings after church. I believe it was after church on Sundays that we would go to the reservoir and do the outing with the family after church. I believe that's what.
That was your favorite childhood memory.
Yeah, because I didn't go outside. I was a different one in the family. I didn't. I stayed in my room a lot. I didn't go outside really. Yeah, I didn't go outside really. So I would say that would be my fondest memory because I was with my other siblings as well as cousins and my mom and aunt. So I would say that would be my fondest memory as a child, I believe.
You think that builds your character, who you are now?
Yes,
And
to be able to, um, just to be able to engage with others, engage with family, um,
you like to travel.
and traveling. I think it set the example for me as that family is important. Um, that to have that quality time is important. To love no matter what. I believe it was a great example for my life because we kind of like structure our life like that as well as with the children. After service on Sunday, we would go to dinner, go to lunch, and then we always took the kids to go look at houses. What kind of house we wanted. Um, we did that for years, and we still do it. And now our son and his wife does it. Now our daughter, she does it. They're grown and they still do it. So I believe it set the pace for um, me once I became an adult and got married because those things, transpired in our life where we set aside time as a family. Whether it was just going to the park, maybe it was just going to get ice cream, or just walking in the neighborhood. We have always done
Family thing.
family things.
I know the kids can remember, the young adults can remember that we always did something.
Hmm.
I was like a little kid myself.
Now that's the truth.
We didn't have to agree.
He's always like a little kid, guys. He's the one that keeps me. Really, he's the one that keeps me adventurous because really I'm an introvert. Most people think I'm an extrovert because I'm only boisterous when it comes to the things of God. I'm really an introvert. He's the extrovert. He has to be around people. He has to be conversating with people, and I'm fine with Lawanda and Lawanda by herself. He tells me sometimes you need to come get out of this flat, and I'm okay as long as I got my music and I can read or something like that. I am fine. I'm content. But he's the one that has to be in the mingle of people and always doing something. He can't
I
sit
think I
long.
think it's just how we raised. My older brother, Alvin. He was that person. He was a people person. I looked up to him. I got an uncle, Uncle Sam. He was just want to always grab the nephews and nieces and stuff and
Hmm.
take a place and did something. It was just fun. We went to that park too. I think I even seen her at the park when I was little.
Whatever.
We could have. I vaguely remember seeing, that red bone.
Whatever.
Excuse me, y'all. This yellow skinned lady at the park.
I know, right, Valerie? I'm good by myself too. I
Yeah,
really am.
my uncle did that a lot, taking us around. My brother did it as well. So I think it was just how we was raised. We was always out and about. Like to do stuff.
So, you ready for my question?
Go ahead.
My question. What is your love language?
My love language.
Yes.
Mm. Y'all close your ears. Uh, my love language is,
Yes.
is touch. You see, touch. Don't do it.
Do it for the vibe.
Don't do it.
Do it for the vibe.
Don't do it.
I was gonna do it for the vibe.
My little lane, I like for her to touch me. I just rub my head, rub my ear.
I remember when we first started dating,
Oh,
and we was at my house, my parents and my mom was in the living room with with us, and I was rubbing on his ear. Ooh, after he left, my mom was like, "Wanda, you cannot be." I don't know. It's been a habit of mine since I was little. When me and my sister slept in the bed together growing up, I would rub on her ear, and then it went from that to my husband. And my mom told me, "Wanda, you cannot be rubbing on his ear. You can't do that." But once we got married, then I was able to rub on his ear.
and when I was there, she rubbed on our son's ear,
So
our
did.
Sajay ear.
Yeah. I don't know what it. I don't know. It's like I don't know why I do that. It's just something. I don't know. I've been doing since I was little with the ear, rubbing on the ear, and then it kind of like puts me to sleep as well. It's like relaxing for me.
Uh, it may put you to sleep. I'm just saying, that's my love language. I'm keeping it Prophet Valley. I'm keeping it PG. I'm just letting you know that she know that's my love language.
Yeah. So
She don't go to sleep. I mean, she go to sleep. I meant say she go to sleep.
yeah, I go to sleep. But so touch is your love language. It's one of them.
One of them.
One of them. What's your other?
Another one.
Another one.
If we could consider this as a love language, for me is confirmation. Like
Affirmation.
affirmation. Yeah, affirmation.
Affirming you.
Affirmation.
Affirming you.
Confirmation too. I'm gonna get it confirmed that the red light, green light, red light, green light. And we got this red light, green light.
So
Y'all want to know about the red light, green light?
what's the red light, green light? I don't. What is it?
How you don't know the red light, green
Red
light?
light, green light. Red light, green light, stop. Red light, green light, stop. That's the red light, green light. I know. That's the game we played coming up.
Red light, green light.
Yeah.
Date night.
Oh.
We're not gonna go there.
Oh, Douglas, you over here. You said you used to stay rubbing ears. Yes, I did, Douglas. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, baby.
Always.
I don't know. I
Whoever
just.
sit next to me,
Yeah, I just
family,
been. I've
be
been doing
ready.
it since I was little. I guess it's like a comfort for me. I don't know. It's like a comfort. It's soothing for me because, like I said, it can put me to sleep. That's how I go to sleep most nights. So it's comforting for me. So
That's pretty much right.
so yes. So those are some of the questions that you will find on our Love Marriage
I want to do
Ministry.
one of the together.
Oh, the together one. Okay. This one stays together.
Y'all like the card?
Do y'all like the cards?
Hey,
Give us,
hey, y'all
give us,
help me out. Make sure y'all share with your friends right
give
now
us
while we
some,
live.
give us
Share.
some hearts or some thumbs up if you all
We
like
got
the
enough
cards.
hearts. I need you to share. Share with all your friends and your kin folks. I mean, I'm not your family. I'm from down south. We say kin folk. So you, Prophet Vera said she liked the cards.
So we gonna answer one. We gonna do one together card. That means the question that is on
Two
the
as
back.
one. Two as one.
Both of you have to answer the question that is on the back of the card with the card that says together. So what is the question, hubby?
Said, where do you see our marriage at in 5 years and 10 years?
In 5 years?
5 years, I see doing more ministry, platforms and events.
Mm-hmm.
In 5 years, I see more and more and more coming. And ice cream, get on my list.
Uh-huh.
And
You
so
see us
5 years,
doing what?
more ministry, more events, more gatherings with not just couples, not just everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so outside of the four walls, in 5 years, I see it increasing even more. In the 10-year mark, I see us being a multi-millionaire to be able to travel and bless others and build, schools and places to establish these marriage counselors and stuff like that. So that, I see that. I see it. I feel it. And I know God is going to bless us with it. So, yeah.
So, in 5 years for me, 5 years, I see us traveling more. Um, I think I even see us like what we discussed first when we first got over here, going into different nations, staying 3 months in this nation, and then go back to our destination and rest a little bit, and then we'll go somewhere else to another country for 3 months, um, and do mission and ministry work there. And that's what I see us in the next 5 years doing. Just going from nation to nation. Like you said, every 3 months we're going into another nation, setting up what God is asking us to set up, and building and planting and um, feeding even more children and more families. And then um, in 10 years, I think um, in reference to the marriage, or just in general?
I think
In general,
everything,
in 10 years, how old will we be in 10 years?
I ain't gonna be old.
I mean,
I'm still gonna be 25.
yeah, we still gonna be 25, but in 10 years I'll be okay. So,
I'm not saying that.
because you're older. So in 10 years, um, I think in 10 years we'll be at our, how can I say, golden years. We'll be at our destination, like in our destined place of living, and
Yeah, that's gonna be definitely around the kids,
right, and we gonna be with our grandkids, grandchildren, and
great grand.
great grand.
I'm living. God said He got me here for a
I
minute.
said in 10 years, great
Oh,
grand.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm like, great grand. So I think I see us, with our grandchildren, and I believe we would still be traveling, but probably not as much. I don't think
I don't know.
we may be still traveling a lot, but
God say sit.
yeah, that's true.
They're gonna keep moving.
That's true. That's true. So in 10 years, I see us um, doing even greater things than what we would be doing at the 5 year mark. It would be even greater. even grander,
Grand.
grand than what we would be doing at the 5 year. In 5 years, I see it um, us really. I see us really seeing the fruits of what we have done at the 5 year mark, at the 10 year mark, that we will really see the fruits of what we have established at the 5 year. That's what I see. So those are just like that's what I read when we first started. Your card, my card, and then the card together.
You read my card?
Yes, I did.
That's what keep me so young. I can't do nothing for myself. Mama
So
gotta always take care of me.
so guys, that is the Love Marriage Ministry. Some of the questions from the card game. It gives you the opportunity to ask your spouse, you know, maybe questions that you haven't discussed yet, something that you want to ask, and you may have not been able to ask, but during the card game,
And
you're,
stay tuned. We will be able to give you the information how to get the cards, the cups,
yes,
the t-shirts, and all the products that we putting together.
yes,
So
to, like I said, that's,
y'all pray for us. We going global. This is going to keep us in prayer.
yes, this is a global. How many cards in the deck? We have
10,
10
10
cards,
for husband
10 for husband, 10 for wives, and then we have 5 together
together.
cards as of right now. This is what we have. So it's 10 each and then 5 together cards. So a total of 25 cards.
Woo! She can add.
Really.
She did good.
So yeah, so we're excited about what God is going to do, and um, a lot of confirmations have come forth. I really out of the mouths of 3 prophets, and so a lot of confirmation has come forth. This is not something that we we even thought we would be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not something that we planned.
To be honest,
We will say
yeah.
though, back in last year, before September, before we launched, I think it was like 2 months or 3 months before we launched it. We did both have a dream the same night, and we did both dream that we had babies. And so when we woke up that morning, we both was
Now,
like,
wait. I didn't have the baby.
it was a
It was
spiritual
a
baby.
baby in my dream, so I didn't actually have the baby. Make sure that was clear.
Yeah, but we both woke up the same morning saying, wait, I have a dream. Wait. No, let me tell mine. No, let me tell mine. And come to find out, we both, I think yours was a boy, mine was a girl. He had a boy baby, I had a girl baby. And so behind that, then the Love Marriage Ministry came about, and so.
Well, it came about. We also had like a little push support.
Right, we had someone to push us. We really did. That they really pushed us and said, I think you all should do this, because we were just going along with the journey. This journey that God has us on. That when He shifted us from Oklahoma to Lab, had to make that clear. Yeah, He had to make that clear. He literally had the.
We're making that clear.
But anything that we God give us, we have to see it in the spirit in order for it to be birthed in the natural. You have to conceive it in the spirit first in order for it to manifest in your natural. So that's what happened to hubby and I. It was conceived in the spirit, and then it was pushed out, and someone literally was pushing us to do this, and then it was pushed out in the it was in it was pushed out in the natural. So this wasn't something like we planned. And I believe if God would have showed us this whole thing, if God show you the whole picture, most of the time you won't even do it because it's gonna consist of something. It's gonna be consistent of something that's gonna stretch you, that you're gonna have to stand no matter what. So a lot of times when God revealed unto us things, if He revealed it all at once, we won't do it. Just like when He shifted us over here, we felt the capacity of it, but we didn't know the whole intel of it. And God, it doesn't unfold until you begin to walk that thing out. It's by faith.
I just had a thought just come across my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting here looking at you while you was talking,
Mm-hmm.
and I seen your lips moving, and I said, "Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she wonderful to me?" Look at it, look at it, look at it. All right, y'all stop looking. Y'all stop looking. Y'all can't be looking.
So, anything that God gives you, it has to be conceived in the natural, in the spirit first before it's birthed out in the natural. So He's not going to reveal unto you the whole picture. So we didn't know that the journey with Yahweh would turn into Love, Marriage, Ministry, and Nations. And we didn't know that Love, Marriage, Ministry, and Nations would turn into, we will be revealing that soon. He said, she can't hold water.
Goodness. But you have been doing pretty good lately, though.
But I just said, I ain't say y'all, did I say anything? Did I say anything?
You said a whole lot.
I just said that
You didn't gotta say what you said.
the journey with Yahweh, we did not know that it was going to turn into Love, Marriage, Ministry, and Nations. And then with Love, Marriage, Ministry, and Nations, God is adding. He's adding. He's a God of multiplicity. He's adding.
Yeah.
He's always going to add to what He has told you to step out and do. He's always going to multiply what He has told you to do, and when you begin to move out in faith.
All right, let's
And
encourage some singles out here.
Okay, encourage them.
How this got started.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely got to be equally yoked when you meet someone. You can't be off balance. You can't be. You got to lift each other up. It's got to be encouragement to where when you're dating someone, you trust that person that's gonna encourage you to do good and do better, to move forward, and doing the right thing and stuff like that.
Right.
And you're gonna feel the same, about that person. He or she is doing the same, and so you encouraging that person, and that person receiving it and accept that encouragement. And so, as a young man, let me talk to the young fellas out here. You got to keep it real. You got to be real. If you really care for the young lady that you're dating, don't play the game. If you're playing the game, go play with some toys. Go get the little soldiers and little cars and go play. And don't play with the girl heart. Don't play with the girl life. A woman, that's giving her love to you. You know what I'm saying? Because young man, sometimes I know y'all think because someone told you, hey, you don't need to get married yet. You need to wait till such age. Keep playing the field. Keep playing the field, and you ain't gonna never find love. You ain't gonna never find it. So I'm telling you to treat the woman with respect, love, be real. Because nowadays, it's no time to be playing games. There's no time to play games. It's time to be real and be honest with that person. Yes. And don't be afraid, because we didn't know what was going to come about this, so don't be afraid. Hey, Apostle from Georgia.
Yes, greetings and blessings.
Man of God, greetings.
And so even with that, you have to be aware of time wasters, people that come to waste your time. people that come to keep you in a cycle, knowing that they do not have any good intentions for your life, any good intentions for um, marrying you. One thing I can say as a woman, and I believe hubby can vouch this, when a man comes, he know whether or not he wants to marry that woman or not. He knows whether or not that's his wife. And so um, men know. And so, wouldn't you say
Yeah,
men know
yeah, they know.
that that's the one?
They know. That's why I said don't be afraid. When you know. It's scary, once you begin to have them feelings for that person because your mentality, you think, okay, can I provide for this person? Can I protect this person? Can I help take care of this person? And, can we do this together? Am I man enough to be a husband? Am I man enough to be a father? It's all a process. We learn as we continue to be in this journey, this marriage, this union. And we 32 years in, and we still learning too.
Right,
We got a little bit more experience. I think
right.
that we have experience, but
Hmm.
at the beginning, I'm gonna tell you what's the story of mine when we first got married. You know, when we was dating, man, lovely. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little jealous in certain areas, certain things,
A whole lot.
and so I had to learn.
Yeah.
That wasn't how you're supposed to be. She
Right.
didn't like that,
Right.
and yeah, she almost cut swing low. What I mean swing low, I mean cut ties because I was being too over jealous. And it's okay to show that you care, but you
Hmm.
don't have to be over jealous that you're doing too much. And
Right.
so as we dating, it was lovely, and we got married. And, and because I was in college, I was staying with my grandmother. I didn't have any bills
Before you got married.
before we got married. I was like, yeah, this is easy.
Hmm.
As soon as we got married, we got to the house in Oklahoma. I didn't
Wait.
understand. I'm like, I'm paying for to flush my toilet. I'm paying for the turning on the water in the sink, and I'm like, I didn't understand all that. I was like, I was stressing out. I wouldn't even check the mailbox. This woman here was all calm and collected. I'm like, man, do you know we got all these bills out here? And I got the house note, I got the car note, insurance note, food. I was like, man, I don't remember all of this. I didn't have to deal with all of that.
Right.
My grandmother, man, my mom and them spoiled me, man, because I ain't get it. But I had to learn. I was just saying, through that process, God came through and blessed us. He opened the doors up to where we was able to this day, I still don't know how all the bills got paid. I know it's God, but I'm saying just
Right.
like they got taken care of.
Right.
But the point I'm getting at, it's a process. It's a
It
journey.
is.
It's a journey. When you go on a journey, it's not it's not that smooth, easy road. When you take a walk, when you go on a journey, you're gonna step on rocks, you're gonna step in dirt, you're gonna step on bugs and different things.
Mud,
You know,
snow,
that's your journey.
rain.
That's life.
Yeah.
But you didn't stop. You kept walking through that journey. You kept pushing through that journey.
Right.
Because when you got to the end, to your house, you were able to take the shoes off, take a shower, you know. And so it's a journey, guys. So
And
don't
one
be
of the
afraid.
and one of the things that you can do if you're single on here watching and you're waiting to be found or you're waiting to find your wife is to continue to prepare yourself for your spouse, for your husband, for your wife. Continue to allow God to work on you, because when you come together as husband and wife, it's going to entail a whole lot more things. And it would be a lot easier going into the marriage where you're healed, you're whole, and now you can just focus on, two people come together now getting to know one another. Because that's a whole nother thing right there that you gotta, you gotta find out who this person really is. And so it's very important to prepare yourself while you're waiting to be found, or while you're waiting to find your wife. Um, Continue to prepare yourself. Continue to work on yourself, and allow yourself to be healed and whole. And ask God, what else is it, God, that you want to do on the inside of me? And really need to be spiritual rooted and grounded, because that marriage is going to go through some things. I really do. We really do believe that the foundation of the marriage, it represents who Jesus Christ is. And so this is why he brings husband and wife together, to come together to as one, to multiply and reproduce the earth. And so as we come together, um, I believe that word iron sharpening iron, I believe is foremost first for the family, for the husband and wife, because the husband and wife represent who Jesus Christ is.
Yeah, let me continue to talk to the singles again. We going more into the marriage thing, but man, young guys, young fellas, when I started dating her, it was always me go to her family. I was around her family. We did stuff with her family. It wasn't keeping a secret or hiding something, or trying to sneak and talk to each other. I know that sounds like old school, but that what works. I'm telling you, you keep your family part of it, and they know you, and she know your family, and so it's a process. What I'm saying, when we dated, I was with the family 24/7. The siblings, parents, cousins, aunties, and vice versa. She'd come over to my family, but we always stayed around family. Even when we went to football games, always around family. And what I'm trying to say is, in order to know the person that you're with, you have to meet the family as well. You have to connect with the family. The family got to know you. If you truly care about the person, it won't be a secret. You can't see my family, all this stuff. No, because once you marry her, you marry the family. And when she married you, she married the family. So that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Because it's
working together, on this, and not one person doing all the work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like, yeah, it ain't no 50-50. It's 100-100.
And both of you need to be seekers of Christ. Both
Need to be what?
seekers of Christ. It's just like a triangle. The husband is here, the wife is here, but at the peak is Jesus Christ. And so to make sure that both of you are headed towards that peak, even as you're courting, that relationship needs to be built upon Jesus Christ. That person's life needs to be built upon Christ, because crisis gonna come. There's gonna be crisis that comes up within the marriage. And if both of you are rooted and grounded, if that's the foundation is laid first, foremost, then it has something to stand up on. It has something to build upon as you go through the storms of life, because the storms of life is going to happen. There's going to be storms within the marriage that's going to happen.
It don't have to be in a marriage. Storms are going to come in if you single.
Right.
It's still going to come.
Yes.
So it's a process. It's a journey.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's life. But
Right.
you got to be willing to push through. seek God more, like she said, be a seeker of God. And I know people, oh, I'm too young to seek God. No, you're never too young to seek God. You know, I'm waiting to a certain age and I'm a, no, you ain't no wait till a certain age. Find him now. The time, she always said, the time is what?
It's now.
Time
It's
is now.
time. The time is now. Now is the time. And so, yeah, it's very prevalent in this hour. So we just want to encourage the singles to continue to prepare yourself in this process as while you're waiting. Singles that are waiting, continue to prepare yourself. Therefore, when you're found or
I
he
would,
finds,
I would even say, as a single, uh, I would go to a marriage counselor individually by myself just to go prepare myself. And that's kind of preparing yourself for going to counseling just to talk to someone about that life. That counselor is certified, is trained, and hopefully is a Christian
a Christian
that
counselor.
can help encourage. Me personally, I think if I could have done that before I got married and had these counseling, there was some nuggets that I could have got from that counseling could help me along the way. You know? And so this is what we're trying to do now as a couple is help everyone, give nuggets from our experience, from what God is downloading in us, you know, things that we see and experience within our marriage. 32 years. Now, it's a lot of people that's been married longer than us also have that experience. And some people that's been younger than us also have this experience and that can give nuggets as well.
Yeah.
So we do this together. She said it earlier. Iron sharpen iron.
Yes.
What does that mean?
That one another flaws gonna be revealed, and and most of the time God uses the opposite person to reveal those flaws to sharpen the other. So
But you got to be willing
you
to,
gotta be willing.
with them flaws, not to point fingers,
Exactly.
not to put that person down.
Keep no records of wrong.
You want to build that person up.
Yeah.
You know, that's what the iron means. Sharpening the iron is to encourage that person from the flaws that's been revealed
Excuse me.
and to build that person up.
Yeah.
Well, look at them eyes. Look at them lips. Look at that hair. Look at that smile. That's $1 million smile right there. I'll take that back. That's a billionaire dollars smile. Keep smiling, girl.
Do it for the fun.
I
I
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna
do
do
it.
it. Do it for the fun.
What's wrong with her, y'all?
We just wanted to pop up, guys, for a few seconds. We've been on here hours, so we're not going to take any more of you all Friday. It's Friday night for us. We're out on date night. We just chilling.
Tell them about date night.
We just
Real
chilling.
quick, real short thing about date night.
That you should always have a date night. I
And
mean,
date night doesn't consist of just going out to eat,
it can be anything. Sitting in the park, watching the ducks, or
taking a walk,
taking a walk through the neighborhood, stroll.
riding your e-bikes. I mean, your regular bikes.
Is everything all right?
We ain't been on our bike.
You want something to drink?
I still have my water.
She got water.
Yes, thank you.
I think I'm gonna drink some of her water.
And so, yeah, it doesn't have to consist of money. It's a lot of things that you can do that,
And we sit home and watch
yeah,
movies,
make a
popcorn,
what you call it, a
Movie
pallet,
blanket.
lay the blankets out on the floor and put some pillows down and pop some popcorn and
You know, we need to start recording it when we do stuff like that.
yeah. Date night could consist of many things that you don't have to do that involves funds but you need that. You need to set that aside, especially if you have children, younger children.
But we got to say the motto our daughter came up with, and I'm gonna stick with it forever.
Family time is the best
Best
time.
And she
Family
said
time
that,
is the best time.
and they done stuck with me.
And it is. It really is, to make memories and enjoy the moments, making memories together as a family with your children, because they're going to grow up. And, once they grow up, they have those memories to look back on, what mom and dad did, or what mom did, or what dad did. And so it's just very important to make those memories, as a family. That's something that we have always did. We always have been a family to take road trips, and
Short. Short.
yeah, road trips, and we have always done things together. Just like I said, our children, we will go look at houses after church on Sunday after we eat lunch. And now our children do that. They go house shopping and looking at houses.
Help
So,
us, Jesus.
okay, so we gonna get ready to get up off of here. We thank each and every one of you all for tuning in, and just stay
Apostle
tuned.
Hansford, thank you for coming on, my brother.
Yes, just stay
Prophet
tuned.
Valerie, my children, brothers, Sajay, Sarah, Prophet Valerie,
Yes, so just stay tuned
everyone.
to what's to come. Um, More is gonna come. More is coming.
More to come.
More to come. So just stay tuned and look out for what's next, guys. And thank you all. We thank each and every one of you all for journeying along with us throughout this year um, with us. And we pray that it has been a blessing to each and every one of you, that you all have received something from us, which we have received many calls, messages, encouragement words to tell us to keep doing what we're doing. Prayers. We thank each and every one of you that has supported us, encouraged us, and helped push us with what God is asking of us to do
I want to put
in this decade, this time. Huh? You want to put what?
let me see how you do it. If they want to bless and encourage us more, shoot,
What are you putting?
your question is it
Relentless warrior. Relentless warrior. So if you would like to, he's putting up the cash app. So if you would like to donate anything, it's going to go towards feeding. It's going to go towards what we're doing in the nations.
that's right.
Relentless warrior. Yes. What we're doing in the nations and what's to come. So we love you guys, and we are the Moors.
And
We
love
love
more.
more. Until next time, be blessed, guys.